Hi, I'm Dr. Chad Larson. I've been asked a lot lately what I do to help support my immune system. So I'm going to talk about a few of those things. And also, these are things that I also frequently recommend to patients as well. So this is what I do on a regular basis. And I also recommend these things frequently to patients to help support their immune system. You know, this is something that's just on top of people's minds these days, is what I can do to support my immune system and help to protect me and my patients and you from opportunistic viruses that are out there. And so first we always want to start with diet. Diet is, food is medicine. This is something that we've known about for a long time, but it takes a certain amount of understanding and education about what foods give us what sort of nutrients, and then we could really consume the food from a almost like medicinal standpoint. So we know that vitamin A is one of the most important nutrients for the mucosal immune system. The mucosal immune system is in your upper respiratory tract, your whole digestive tract, all the way from your throat, all the way through your whole GI tract. That's where the mucous membranes are, and that's where the kind of first line of immune defense, and it's very much supported by vitamin A. So carrots, sweet potatoes, butternut squash, and leafy greens. Leafy greens you're going to see as kind of a theme here. Leafy greens are just kind of the multivitamin of the plant world. Another common one is vitamin C. We all know that vitamin C helps to support our immune system. Vitamin C we can see in bell peppers, broccoli, and then of course leafy greens. Lots of other foods too, but those are just a few foods that you can consume on a pretty regular basis to boost up your vitamin C levels. Also vitamin D. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin like vitamin A. There's two other fat-soluble vitamins, E and K, but A and D particularly help to support that mucosal immune system. Vitamin D is also important for other components of your immune system, so it's a really important general nutrient for immune support. Obviously, we get vitamin D mostly from the sun. Sometimes in the winter, the UV radiation, either we're not spending as much time outside, and also the UVs just don't quite have the same effect on the skin to kind of make the vitamin D conversion. So there's a little bit in food sources: salmon, egg yolks, sardines have some vitamin D. Of course, you could also take vitamin D supplements, which I'll get to in just a moment. And then zinc. Zinc is also a very well known and understood mineral for immune support. It can be found in nuts, oysters, and then animal proteins like beef and poultry, that kind of thing. So lots of other foods also contain these nutrients, but these are just a few common foods that I just wanted to give you an idea of, that you could go to the grocery store. And I didn't really want to give you like full-on recipes, because the grocery stores are kind of hit and miss right now with all what's going on. And so these are just foods that you can just kind of stick in with whatever you're making. You can just have it on the side. You could blend it in with whatever you're having, but just have regular sources of these super nutrient dense foods. And it's a nice way where you can really kind of boost up these levels of nutrients in your system. But in addition to that, that's kind of the base. And then supplements, we call them supplements because they're supposed to supplement the right sort of diet and lifestyle. But in cases like this, these days where we're all very keen to help kind of boost up our immune system and make us less and less of a vulnerable, kind of susceptible host to the viruses that are floating around out there. So there's a few supplements that are just everyday go-tos for me and a lot of my patients. The first one is this product right here. It's a Superfood Greens formula. This one is kind of a lemony mint. It's super good. Even for people that don't like these things, they've told me that this is really good. What makes this really unique, in fact, the only product that I am aware of out there on the market as far as a greens product goes, is that they can actually claim whole food servings. And this product is able to do whole food servings because the vegetables in here, like kale, I don't know if it's pretty small writing, maybe you can see on the back, kale is one of the most dominant nutrients or plants that are in here. And again, back to leafy greens, kale's a leafy green, just a multivitamin as far as nutrients go in kale. And it's freeze dried, which means that it's not sort of juiced and then dehydrated. It's actually the whole vegetable dehydrated and then ground up into a powder. So we actually get to claim a certain amount of food servings of vegetables by taking this product. And there's no other one that I'm aware of that can actually make that claim. So this is really key, because guess what? Most people are not getting the 5 to 9 servings of produce every day that they're supposed to get. This is a really great way to augment if you're falling a bit short on your vegetables. And it's just, again, getting plant sources of nutrients is super key. That's the foundation to general health, especially your immune system. In addition to that, this is something that I've been recommending lately, and I take this one myself. It's called SR Stamina, and it's a blend of a whole variety of botanicals. There's probably 12 or 14 different botanicals that are adaptogenic and immune supportive. This is a pretty stressful, kind of anxiety-provoking time. It could really wear on our HPA axis, hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenal axis. That's where we get the adrenal hormones. And oftentimes, if we're under too much adrenal hormone stress, that could suppress the immune system. So SR Stamina has been really helpful to kind of bolster support to that whole HPA axis. And it's really helping to keep people, kind of healthy and maintain their energy. Another one is, I mentioned vitamin D as a supplement. Could be key if we're just not getting enough of the food sources of vitamin D. And obviously this time of year, people are not out in the sun enough to get vitamin D. So just simply supplementing vitamin D is really, really key. I have almost all my patients on some amount of vitamin D. I usually do lab testing to really determine the exact dosage that would be appropriate for them. But just taking a couple capsules of vitamin D, this one is 2,000 IU per capsule. It's very safe for people even without having lab testing. So some extra vitamin D would be great. And then as an extra boost to our immune system, I don't think we need to take this all the time, but we know if we're going to be around people that are sick, or you're not feeling well and you need some extra specific bolstering to your immune system, A8CC is a medicinal mushroom product. And what it does is it helps to boost up something called NK cells, or natural killer cells. Your natural killer cells are part of your immune system that are like they're like the special force, military warriors of your immune system, the NK cells. And A8CC has been shown to boost up the activity of these super powerful immune cells to go after foreign or abnormal cells in the system. So it's a great way to really kind of have some extra support and build some extra resilience into your immune system. So I just wanted to mention these products here is something that are just kind of my regular go-to for the immune system, especially right about now. So these are the things that I take on a daily basis. And so it's something that, people have asked about what I do. These are things also I recommend to my patients. So hopefully that gives you some ideas. You could find these products all at pureprescriptions.com, and they're ready to go. I know a lot of companies have a lot of products that are, not on the shelf anymore. At least the last time I checked, these are available, and something that you might want to consider in addition to these foods to really help support your immune system. So hopefully that's helpful. I will bring you more information about supporting your immune system in the coming days. Until then, keep it real.